Hey everyone, my name is Squarrell-Revell, here to post another educational video about the human body. And today, we're going to be talking about the digestive system and the circulatory system. I'm going to tell you and show you what both of these systems do, how they're related, and how they work in chronological order. Starting with the digestive system, its overall function is to first take in food, which is called ingestion, and then it breaks the food down into nutritious molecules that travel further down the body for different uses. The circulatory system comes in to carry these nutritious molecules through different blood vessels, which we'll talk about a little later. And the digestive system has 10 components, 10 organs, right? The mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, small intestine, large intestine, the rectum, and the anus. Now, these first 7 are the 7 major organs that play major roles in the digestive process, while the remaining 3, the liver, the pancreas, and the gallbladder, play assisting roles in the digestive process. Now, when you eat food, it could be fries, it could be funnel cake, it could be salad, a smoothie, even liquids. First enter the mouth, right? Now, when it enters the mouth, is the first area of the digestive process. You have teeth that break the food, you have a tongue that mixes the food, and you have saliva secreted by the salivary glands, which are these 2 pockets over here, that make the food wet and soft and able to smoothly travel down into the esophagus, which is the next organ of the digestive process. The food travels down the esophagus and directly enters the stomach, which is a muscular organ with strong muscular walls that secrete acid that make the food into a more mushy substance. Now, the mushy food goes right into the small intestine here, which is where most of the separation between the food separates the nutrients and toxic waste, And it does this with the help from enzymes secreted from the pancreas and a substance called bile from the liver. Now, all of the bile may not be used in one meal. Say if you're eating a salad or a smoothie, it's very easy to break down. So the bile from the liver cannot re-enter the liver. Instead, it's stored for later inside of the gallbladder. Now, if you're at a barbecue where you're having hamburgers, hot dogs, fries, corn on the cob, etc., then all of the bile will be released from the gallbladder, and even more will be secreted from the liver and help to fully break down what's going on into the small intestines. Now, the circulatory system, again with the blood vessels, helps carry all the nutrition that has been separated inside of the small intestines and carries it in and out of the heart and different parts of the circulatory system in different parts of the body. Back to the small intestine here. When you get to the near end, all you have left is toxic waste because everything else has been extracted and being used for the body. When you get to the large intestine here, it's being knocked around some more, mushed around some more, until it finally reaches the rectum, which is a place in the large intestine that sends signals to the anus to open up and release the toxic waste, right? The circulatory system now starts with the heart, which is a muscular organ that is about the size of your fist. Now you see a separation here in the heart. One side is red, one side is blue. Now the red side has blood that contains lots of oxygen, while the other side has blood that has lots of carbon dioxide. Now the separation here prevents the mixing of the two, which can cause a lot of problems for the heart. Now, you have these different tubes going in and out of the heart and going to these different pockets, which we'll talk about. Now, if you look into this blue line here, it goes right under this red tube and goes right into the lungs. I do apologize, that's supposed to be an S there, but it does say lungs right there. Now, inside the lungs, you have these pockets which are called capillaries here. And the capillaries are basically a neutral pocket that includes and collides both the oxygenated blood and the deoxygenated blood and fuses them around and transfer one side to the other. So you have blood that's going into a capillary. It mixes around with blood coming in from the other capillary, which is full of oxygen. It mixes around, it exchanges, it goes into this neutral purple tube, goes back into another lung, another capillary, and exits and goes into this red tube, which is called a vein. Now it's full of oxygen now. It went from no oxygen to full of oxygen because it transferred to these through pockets, these two pockets, goes into a vein, goes right back into the blood. Then on the right side, you have blood that's going to another vein that is full of blood. It goes into capillaries. You see how it starts red and then it goes to a little purple, and then it goes blue, lots of blue, and it goes right back into another blue tube, which is called an artery. The red tubes are veins, the blue tubes are arteries that go into a part of the heart, and it's full of carbon dioxide once again. So it mixes around, goes through a lung, goes through the capillary, mixes around. A neutral tube goes to another capillary, another lung. It mixes around. By the time it comes out, it's full of oxygen now. It goes right back into the heart. And so you see it's a cyclic composition here, a cyclic cycle that fuses the blood and makes it so that nothing ever stops. And this is how you get blood pumping through different parts of your body. You don't just have two capillaries and two parts of your body, because how do you get blood to your toe? It's different capillaries and different fused parts of the veins and arteries that make sure you get circulation through all parts of your body. And like I said before, these blood vessels are found in different parts of the digestive system. If you see here, this is how I drew it, that do carry the nutritious values from the digestive process that do go into the blood. This is how your heart stays healthy. And once again, that's how it goes. So that's all for us today. Thank you for watching the relationship between the digestive system and the circulatory system. Thank you for watching. That's all I have for you today.